It all started with one simple moment. A moment so soft and unexpected that it sent the entire internet into chaos. Sukai and Tan Songyun, the duo fans have adored for years because of their unmatched chemistry, are once again the center of massive attention. But this time, it's not because of a drama scene, a press event, or a red carpet appearance. This time, it's real life, and what happened has fans screaming, crying, and replaying the same clip over and over again. And honestly, it might be the biggest hint yet that something more exists between them. The moment happened at a recent behind-the-scenes filming day where both Sukai and Tan Songyun were present for a commercial shoot. At first, everything seemed normal. The staff were preparing lights, adjusting mics, checking camera angles. Sukai stood to one side, chatting with the director, while Tan Songyun was being guided toward her mark. But then something tiny happened. Something so small yet so powerful that fans could not ignore. As Tan Songyun took a step, she almost stumbled slightly because one of the floor wires wasn't properly taped down. Before anyone could even react, Sukai moved instantly and reached out to hold her arm. It wasn't just the action, it was the way he did it. His hand went to her arm slowly, carefully, like she was someone precious. He held her steady, leaned in, and asked, "Are you okay?" But the tone is what sent everyone into meltdown. It was soft, warm, almost protective, not playful, not casual, not something you do for just any colleague. No, this was the kind of gentle care you show someone special. Tan Songyun, shy as always, laughed it off and said she was fine. But the way she looked at Sukai for those brief seconds said everything. Her expression softened, her smile turned warm, and many fans online pointed out the same thing. That's not acting. That's real chemistry. The clip, recorded by a staff member and leaked online just hours later, exploded across every platform. Weibo, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere you looked, people were talking about Sukai's gentle treatment. It wasn't just a trending topic. It was a full-on internet takeover. Clips were being edited into slow motion. Captions were added. Romantic music placed in the background. And fans began analyzing every micro-expression both of them showed. One viral comment said, "The way Sukai touched her like she might break. I'm done." "They're in love," another fan wrote. "He looks at her like she's the only person in the room, even." International viewers who hadn't followed the rumored couple before started joining the conversation, saying that the natural tenderness between Sukai and Tan Songyun felt too genuine to ignore. But the story doesn't end there. Sukai placing his jacket around Tan Songyun's shoulders when the wind suddenly picked up during the outdoor shoot. Tan Songyun tried to refuse at first, but Sukai insisted, gently pulling the jacket up so it would cover her properly. She shyly thanked him, and he just smiled in a way fans described as soft boyfriend energy. If that wasn't enough, staff members claimed that "Is Songyun warm enough? And make sure she rests between takes." The assistant, said she, had worked with many actors, but she had never seen Sukai show this kind of consistent care toward anyone before. Of course, these accounts caused even more chaos online. Fans began comparing Sukai's behavior toward other actresses during filming and found noticeable differences with others. He maintained professionalism, politeness, and respect, but with Tan Songyun, it was gentle, attentive, almost instinctively protective. When the day ended, another fan-caught moment went viral. Tan Songyun was leaving with her staff, but her bag looked heavy. Sukai, without hesitation, took the bag from her shoulder and carried it himself. She looked genuinely surprised, and fans noted how she seemed touched by the gesture. Even as they walked toward their cars, Sukai stayed near her, making sure she didn't trip again or bump into cables in the darkened parking lot. People online quickly turned these small details into a bigger story. That Sukai isn't just being friendly. He's being thoughtful, caring, and unusually gentle with someone who means more to him than the public realizes. And honestly, the clips speak for themselves. What makes the situation even more interesting is the timing. Both Sukai and Tan Songyun have been appearing in public together more frequently lately: events, brand shoots, interviews, and award shows. Fans began speculating that their agencies might be preparing something, or that the two stars themselves were slowly becoming more comfortable showing closeness. Even entertainment critics started paying attention. One well-known columnist commented that Sukai's body language around Tan Songyun shows a clear pattern of emotional attachment. Another journalist pointed out that Tan Songyun's expressions soften significantly around Sukai compared to other These aren't wild fan theories, these are observations from professionals in the industry who analyze celebrity interactions every day. But perhaps the moment came when both Sukai and Tan Songyun were asked individually during separate interviews how they felt about each other. Tan Songyun said, "He's someone I trust a lot." Fans nearly fainted at that alone. But then Sukai, in another interview, was asked which actress he finds the easiest to get along with. His answer: Tan Songyun. She makes people feel at ease. When interview clips of both answers were put side by side online, fans cried, "This is a love story in the making." What makes this pair even more adored is how natural their interactions feel. They're not forcing anything. They're not trying to create hype. Their closeness seems to grow quietly, naturally, and sincerely. And that sincerity is exactly what fans crave in today's entertainment world where so much is staged. Sukai's gentle behavior toward Tan Songyun cuts through the surface. It feels real. And it didn't take long for eagle-eyed fans to dig up more moments from past events that now make sense in hindsight. Fans recalled times when Sukai subtly guided Tan Songyun through crowds, held open doors for her, adjusted her mic, or stood between her and flashing cameras. These moments weren't noticed much before, but now that new videos have surfaced, everything seems connected. The internet is filled with compilations titled "Sukai being soft with Tan Songyun for 10 minutes straight," and they're racking up millions of views. Fans especially adore how Tan Songyun, with her sweet and bubbly personality, seems to bring out a softer, gentler side of Sukai, a side that many people say they've never seen before. Some fans even believe Sukai is intentionally protecting her because she's more introverted and shy in real-life settings. They say he becomes her shield, her comfort, and her quiet support system. Whether that's true or not, it's undeniable that he treats her differently. And that difference is exactly what's fueling the relationship rumors. Toward the end of the shoot, Another moment melted everyone's hearts. Tan Songyun was laughing so hard at something. The director said that she covered her mouth with both hands. It was such a soft moment that even the surrounding crew reportedly went awe. That clip became one of the top-viewed short videos of the week across Chinese and international platforms. The overwhelming response from fans shows just how deeply people care about this pairing. They love seeing Sukai's protective side and Tan Songyun's warm, authentic reactions to him. They love the chemistry, the sweetness, and the subtle tenderness between them. And many are saying the same thing. If they're not dating now, they definitely will be. In the end, what happened that day wasn't staged or scripted. It was simply Sukai being unbelievably gentle toward Tan Songyun, and that alone was powerful enough to make the internet explode. Whether they decide to confirm or deny anything in the future, one thing is clear: their bond is real, and it's growing stronger each time we see them together. Fans are waiting, watching, and hoping. Until then, their gentle moments are enough to keep the entire world talking.